Hey, VCNY, my name is Grace Harris, your communications coordinator, and today I had the privilege of chatting with Pastor Samuel Otavalo, who is the new pastor of the Spanish-speaking congregation of Queens Church in Woodside, Queens. We got to hear about his vision, his story, and all that God is doing in his life and in his family and in his ministry. So keep him in prayer and listen to what he had to say.
Well, my name is Samuel Otavalo. My life, I was born in Ecuador, but when I was 2 years old, my parents moved to Colombia. So most of my life, like say 95% of my life was in Colombia. All the country, from bottom to top, my parents were handicraft. They used to make things by the hands and sell clothes in every single city in Colombia. So I was with them, with my brother, most of the time. And then started, went to school, college. God gave us the privilege to go to college and finish it. I studied philology and languages in Colombia. Um, well, I met my wife in Colombia as well. Um, my father-in-law actually was a really good friend of mine when I was still in college, and I was a connection with some native indigenous people there, other tribes. My father-in-law is in that time was working with the IMB, with the International Mission Board.
Okay.
So it was interesting because I was helping him. I also was trying to do ministry in that time, working with youth, working with youth camps by the time. But it was like I met my wife like later. My father-in-law was my friend first. That was interesting. And then I met her, his family. I met her. We started dating. We married in Colombia. We have our first daughter in Colombia as well. She's Emma Gabriela, and she's 11 now. She was born in Colombia, and she has three nationalities. She's Colombian, Ecuadorian, and North American. So
Wow.
she has a lot of three citizenships. 2018 was a year where God pushes and open doors to move to the United States. We are three. Um, um, 2018 by the end, like December, we moved. My parents my in-laws, they were retiring from the AMB, and that was the time they were in Nashville, Tennessee. We moved to Nashville, Tennessee, surprised them. They were not expecting us to move that quick. And we moved for good, like we were gonna stay.
Wow.
Um, we get in touch with Baptist Church, Judson Baptist Church, and I was the first church we went to. And something I really liked about that church was it was a family church.
Mm,
Uh, Even though uh, I don't look like an American, I just look like a Native American as a brown brown skin, black hair, long hair,
mm,
and I was different, but I felt like in home, and that's
mm,
something was what I really highlight on a from a really Christian church that is pushing their people to not just go to church or doing church, but to live as a body of Christ. And
right.
that was something that was important for us as a family. And we decided to attend and to be members of the church. We served in the church until 2022, when God called us to ministry,
Mm,
to church planting. Our church, Judson Baptist, they were very encouraging, helping us in every single step. Um, God was not calling us to do church planting in Nashville, because I am
mm.
a Native American in Quechua. I speak Quechua as well,
Okay.
and God was pushing us to do ministry with indigenous people in New York.
Mm,
By the time I thought it was just a bunch of Quichuas, I was thinking like, God, I have this love for my people, for my tribe, and I want to serve somehow.
mm,
And when I talked to my connection with the North American Mission Board, they were like, well, how many people do you think they are? Like, I was like, I don't know, probably a couple thousand people. And they were like,
Mm.
no, there is more like 100,000 people,
Wow.
Quichuas,
Yeah.
from different regions from Ecuador, also Peru. They also speak Quechua or Quechua in that case. And so, well, God was opening doors. God was talking. God was in leading us to
Mm.
come to New York. So by July, no, actually, at the end of 2023, we have our green light to serve as missionaries in with the North American Mission, well, with NAM.
Okay.
And we actually have had 6 months to get ready, prepared, sell things, and find a place to live in New York. Um, July 9th was the day we started here.
Wow.
We moved to Brooklyn. This place is called, it's a building called the David Dean House.
The David Dean House. Okay.
Yes, we moved there first for the first year. Um, yes, as a family, we love New York. My daughter, she's 11. My son, he's 4. He was born in Nashville, Tennessee. He's this crazy kid. He loves to run. Well, he's just engaged with the city too. Yeah, me and my wife, we like Brooklyn, but we have to move to a place where God was asking us, well, where God was moving us to plant the church. So the first
Okay.
6 months was more like understanding the Quichua community. There are Quichua churches.
Mm.
We're not new into this. We're not the new people doing Quichua church.
Sure.
So yeah, there are a lot of Quichua churches lead by Quichua pastors or Quichua leaders, but not like ours. My
Mm.
wife is she's American. She was born in San Francisco, California.
Okay.
Um, mm, we are a mix family, more like a one nice group, nice
Yeah.
family. Um, but what we want to do is during these 6 months from July till December, God opened our eyes even more. Because
Mm.
at the beginning we were thinking God is calling us to reach the Quichuas, to plant a church with the Quichuas. Once we were here, we realized that one ethnic churches are uh, having a really good having
Mm.
challenges with their with the members, in different ways. And actually, Quichuas were also having problems with keeping their kids, the second or third generation that
Mm.
are losing the language. They're losing culture. They're losing many things that they're not being actively engaging. So
Mm.
God opened our eyes to, well, we cannot only think about one ethnic. We cannot just close the doors. What if uh, Quiche or Mayan person
Mm.
from Central America comes to and knocks at the door? Are we gonna say, I'm sorry, we only speak Quiche here. Uh,
Right.
why don't you go find somebody else who speaks your language? That would
Mm.
be rude, and that will be something that God is not calling us to do.
Sure.
Uh, so that's why, like, more or less in March, I was in a meeting for new church planters in Georgia. Um, I I get in touch with another pastor who planted a church with Quichuas, but he was like, well, I share my story, share what we are thinking to do,
Mm.
and then a week later, he was contacting me with Pastor Larry. So that's the time. That was the story with the church, like
Sure.
how we moved from Colombia, Tennessee to New York. Long story short.
Sure. Sure.
Church, like now what is happening? Well, it is very, very, like we're just trying to work on the land right now. It's not
Sure.
like we are already putting seeds and we're just watering. No, this is the very, very beginning.
Sure.
Um, this is the first time we're doing this from attending church in Jatsa in Colombia and just obeying. The key of this is obedience, obeying the
Right.
Lord and going to, even though you can feel, or I can feel like I'm not trained for this. I don't know many things. It's got, it's obedient, going in obedience and saying like, okay, you are the one who's going to bring the people, not
Right.
us. We're just going to do our best,
Sure.
reflecting the Lord, reflecting
Absolutely.
who is Christ through us. So so far we have been working slowly. We are having Bible studies on Friday nights, 6:30 to 8:30 sometimes a little early. Sometimes we have three or four people, sometimes we have just one.
Sure.
But that's what we have. Service. We started service this month, August. With the Bible
Okay.
study, we started like more, I would say like May. I think we started in May doing that Bible studies and inviting people. So yeah, we decided to do just two services a week. I'm sorry, a month per month.
Okay.
So
Gotcha. So
it's like
every other week.
not really, not really, because it's that can be confusing. So
Okay.
we decided to do specifically second and fourth Saturdays of every month.
Okay.
So that sounds like more like you can keep it. You can say like, yeah,
Sure.
second and fourth. But because if you do, some months have more Saturdays than others.
I
So
see.
sometimes you'll be ending with three services on a month. You know what I
Sure.
mean? So
Right.
okay, we decided like more second and fourth, period.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Um, for the first service, we had a group from North Carolina, I believe, if I'm not wrong, who helped us with the reach out, serving coffee in the park. We have done kite in the park, uh,
Wow.
kites like preparing coloring kites
Oh, fun.
and flying them like that. That's a fun experience with the family.
Right.
So yeah, it hasn't have that big impact right now. I'm just being patient in this moment.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Sure.
It is hard. It's not easy. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. Being a church planter is going to the wilder. How do you pronounce that? Wilderness.
Wilderness, right.
Yes. It's nothing like just hey, here's a church here. Here, 25 people. You're the new pastor. Go ahead, do what you do.
Right.
In this case, a church planter is like, okay, let's take off all the weed or take off all these trees that you don't need. Just
Right.
unprepare the land. The land is being prepared by God.
Right.
So right now we are just trying to figure out and understanding what is God, what He wants us to do. So
Right.
we're gonna be trying different things. We're still gonna have church Saturday nights,
Okay.
second and fourth Saturday nights, 7:30 to 9:30 for now.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
See, yeah, so now as we going more like into this, things to pray for us.
Yes.
Um, we have during these 2 months we have been doing reach out, uh, maybe with my uh, worldly eyes, these
Mm.
physical eyes, I don't see that much.
Mm.
But because we have been talking to a lot of people, a
Right.
lot of people have been like, "Oh, I was really looking for a church." I love what you're saying. We can keep talking. I'm like, okay,
Right.
yes, come to
Mm.
church. Here is the address. This is when we are meeting. Here is my number.
Yeah.
Call me anytime. For now, it has been like very, very slow in that case.
Sure.
Things to pray for us. Um, those people who have said something like yes,
Mm,
and pray for pray for them. Pray for those who have we have encountered, and they haven't given that decision to say, I'm gonna go today. Oh, I'm gonna
right.
call Pastor Samuel today. So I know God is moving behind the scenes, is moving behind
Absolutely.
what we can see. And that's the faith I have. I have the faith on the one who actually brings conviction to
Right.
the person. And this is not a race of
Right.
how many people I'm gonna have this week, how many people I'm gonna have next month, because it's not even mine. If
Right.
you think about it,
Right.
it's not even mine.
That's true.
It's his people, is his children, and I just want to second thing to pray for us or for me, wisdom, a lot of wisdom, and how to do this work
Sure.
for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, prayer for the family. We're going to new things.
Yes.
My daughter, she's 11. She's gonna be studying homeschooling this year.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, my son, he's going actually to school. He's in preschool right now.
Okay.
We decided that he needs that interaction with other kids, and he can do it. My wife, she's in the last well, she's going to be leading the homeschooling, of course. She's
Sure.
in her last semester. She's finishing her college degree in psychology with
Wow.
Liberty University.
Okay.
Uh, I'm studying. I just started my master's in divinity
Did you
with
really?
with,
Wow.
with Mr. Baptist
Okay.
West. No, what is his name?
South
No,
Southwestern? No.
no, it's Midwestern.
Oh,
Midwestern.
Midwestern. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Midwestern.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do. I'm working as a teacher, so that's
Right.
something else on my table. Um, yeah, I'm just moved to a new school. The school I used to work in Brooklyn in New Utrecht High School. Now
Okay.
I'm gonna be in Long Island High School, and it's gonna be a new group, a new population. It's a smaller school apparently. Let's see how it goes. Just
Sure.
trusting to be a good impact for the kids, and especially for the parents too.
Absolutely. I'm sure you will be and already are having a great impact. And so I know from my experience, I'm just amazed at what being obedient, that's all it takes sometimes. And then God will come in and just do amazing work behind you when you're obedient. And that's what we're called to do, right? Be obedient today. And God will do amazing work through that. So we will certainly be praying for you as a convention, and I hope to check in with you maybe 6 months from now and see all what God has done in Woodside. So we appreciate your service, and we look forward to getting an update soon.
Thank you.